TLE6 Quarter 1 Module 5 Agriculture. Here are the lessons that I am going to discuss in this module. Kinds of four-legged animals fish raise as livelihood. Possible hazards of animals racing to people and community. Ways to prevent hazards brought about by racing animals. Market demands for animals, fish products, and byproducts. Most essential learning competencies. Conduct a survey to find out persons in the community whose occupation is animal, four-legged, fish racing. Kinds of animals or fish being raised as means of livelihood. Possible hazards that animal racing can cause to people and community. And ways to prevent hazards by products and direct consumer or retailers. Animal racing is one of the sources of livelihood of many Filipino families today. It can be done in one's backyard or in a small lot nearby. And with knowledge, skill, and hard work, it can become one of the most profitable businesses today. Raising animals and fish will not just serve as source of food, but also source of income. Animals that can be raised at home are the following. Animals and their meat. Hogs or swine, pork. Cattle or cow, beef. Goat, chiffon. Carabao, carrot beef. Let's move on to the fish. Bangus or milkfish. Tilapia. Hito or catfish. Dalag or madfish. And now, let's proceed to pig or swine racing. Swine can be sold live or as meat or meat products. It is important to choose the right breed to raise and make sure to keep your animals healthy and free from diseases. Standard swine breeds are Hampshire. This breed is smaller than other breeds. And Duroc. This breed comes from New Jersey. It is a good producer of milk and has good mothering characteristics. Also, Yorkshire. This breed is commonly raised in Canada. It has large ears with white and black spots. It is a good source of meat. Next is Landrace. This breed comes from Denmark. It has white hair and skin. Its meat is good for making bacon, ham, and pork chop. We also have Hyper. This breed has well-muscled back and has superior milking qualities. Poland China. This breed is black in color with white spots in its feet, tail, and face. It has a thick meat. And Tamworth. The body is light and dark red in color. Its meat is best for making bacon. Cow or cattle racing. Cattle can be sold live or as meat and dairy products. Some breeds are best for meat production like Brahman, Ongole or Nellore, Santa Gertrudis, and Bali or Banteng. Others are best for dairy products such as Brown Swiss in Holstein Friesian. There are also dual-purpose cattle like Sahiwal and Tarparkar. Cattles are fed through tethering, tied and allowed to graze for 6 to 8 hours. Loose grazing. Let loose to graze in an open grassland, and cut and carry. Forage is cut and fed to the animals. Cattle should be provided with shed at night. Feeding and drinking troughs should also be provided. Let's talk about the breeds of cattle. We have number 1, the Philippine cattle breed, the most popular in Batangas, which is the lowest with medium height and width. It has wide hooves, short legs, and fine bones. They are said to be the dual-purpose type. They are raised as working animal and for their meat. They are also known for being prolific and resistant to diseases. That is the Philippine cattle breed. Next is the American Brahman. This breed is popular for its meat and its hump on the shoulder. It is grayish-white with loose pendulous skin along the dewlap and under the throat down to its forelegs. Horn and curve backward and upward. It is one of the best imported breeds for commercial purposes. The American Brahman is a breed of cattle originating in the United States and known for its heritage as an American bison hybrid. That is American Brahman. And also the Red Sindhi. The breed which originated from Pakistan is a good source of beef and milk. It is also a working animal. It has a hump and is docile. Red Sindhi cattle are the most popular of all Zebu dairy breeds. The breed originated in the Sindhi province of Pakistan. They are widely kept for milk production across Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and other countries. That is the Red Sindhi. Goat racing. Goats are raised for its milk and meat. Goat farming has potential for profit because its meat is more expensive than chicken, pork, or beef. Good housing should be provided, including feeding racks and water troughs. There are many goat breeds worldwide, but the available goat breeds in the Philippines are: we have Anglo-Nubians. It is a tropical breed that was successfully adapted in Western countries. Its distinguished features are drooping and pendulous ears, and brown color hair, a combination of brown and black. It has a long body that usually weighs about 70 to 90 kilograms at a mature age and produces about 1 to 2 liters of milk daily. And that is the Anglo-Nubian breed. Next is Saanen. It is originated from Switzerland, is pure white to off-white, and it holds the distinction as the highest milk producer, about 1.8 liters, that weighs an average about 70 kilograms. And that is the Saanen breed. We also have the native. The native breed is small, stocky, and low-set. It has different colors range from red, white or black, or a combination of these colors. Milk production is just enough for its kids, and it weighs about 20 to 30 kilograms at a mature age. And that is the native breed. Carabao is the native Filipino word meaning water buffalo. Carabao are incredible animals that are used for work and farming tasks in Southeast Asia. They plow fields, carry and move heavy objects, and they are even used for transportation. What is the difference between buffalo and carabao? To the scientific word, a carabao is a water buffalo, the sort that lives in tropical swampland. But for many farmers, the carabao or calabaw in the vernacular is the country's native farm help, while the buffalo is a purebred import that they use to crossbreed livestock for milk or meat. The Nili Ravi buffalo. It is a breed of domestic buffalo which is similar to the Mora buffalo. It is mainly a dairy buffalo breed and used principally for milk production. The Nili Ravi buffalo breed has a wedge-shaped body with massive frame. These animals are mostly black in color but often have white markings on the forehead, face, muzzle, and lower parts of the legs. Their horns are small and curly and have wall eyes. The females have a larger and strong udder. And that is the Nili Ravi buffalo. Next is the Philippine carabao. It is a swamp-type water buffalo. This animal has been the ideal ally of farmers in their farm works. In the Philippines, carabao is primarily used as source of meat, as a source of milk, and as a source of draft. The Philippine carabao as a breed is recognized as a draft animal and has a potential for meat production, but has a low genetic potential for milk production. And that is the Philippine carabao. Fish farming is one of the biggest industries in the Philippines. As an archipelago surrounded by many bodies of water, the country is rich in natural resources, making fish farming suitable and viable source of livelihood for many Filipinos. Tilapia. Tilapia is one of the most in-demand fish in the market today. Fish growers both locally and abroad are focusing aquaculture efforts on tilapia because it grows rapidly. Tilapia can be harvested after 3 to 4 months of feeding. Next is milkfish. It is referred to as the national fish of the Philippines. Milkfish or bangus is very popular for its milky taste. Milkfish requires no special kind of feed for its diet. Milkfish can be harvested after 7 to 10 months of feeding. Next is catfish. Catfish resembles cat's whiskers. This fish has become a staple food for many Filipinos, especially in Tagalog region. Catfish can be harvested between 4 to 6 months of feeding. Possible hazards of animal raising to people and community. When animals and their houses are not properly maintained, it can cause hazards for the people in the neighborhood. Some of these hazards include: Number 1, pollution. Animal waste that is not properly disposed and is left exposed in the backyard can produce a very unpleasant smell, causing air pollution. Next is infection and diseases. Flies and insects carrying disease-causing bacteria can settle on food and belongings of the family members, thus contaminating the food, which can cause diarrhea, food infection, skin infection, and other diseases. 3. Fly and insect infestation. If not controlled, flies and other insects can multiply fast, then spread out in the community, causing disturbance, stress, and diseases. Ways to prevent hazards brought about by raising animals. To prevent these hazards mentioned from happening, it is the responsibility of every animal raiser to do the following. Number 1, put up septic tanks for the proper disposal of animal waste. Number 2, establish the housing of animals far from houses and neighborhood. Number 3, have sufficient fences or walls and tries to minimize air pollution caused by decayed animal wastes. Number 4, clean and disinfect regularly the houses of animals. Number 5, bath animals regularly. Number 6, have adequate space for animals to move about for exercise and promote good health. Number 7, quarantine new hogs for 30 days before having them join other hogs to ensure the safety and good health of the regular hogs as well as the new ones. Number 8, consult a veterinarian regularly to ensure the health condition of every animal. Number 9, animals that die of a disease must be buried properly and immediately to prevent the spread of possible infection and disease. Number 10, maintain a health and sanitation program for animals to ensure their health and safety. Market demands for animal or fish products and byproducts. With our increasing population, there is a corresponding increase in the demand for pork, beef, cara beef, and goat meat, as well as the fish, particularly bangus, tilapia, shellfish, shrimps, and other fish harvested from the rivers, lakes, and the sea. The goat, which is becoming a favorite meat dish not only among Muslims and Ilocanos, has recorded a 2% increase in production every year since 1999. More and more Filipinos savor goat delicacies like adobo, caldereta, papaitan, sinampalukan, and kilawin. Goat meat is a healthy alternative to pork and beef since goat feeds on grass and vegetables. Exercises. Directions. Put a check in each statement before the number if you agree, and X if not. Number 1. Put up septic tanks for the proper disposal of waste. Number 2. Fly and insect infestation if not controlled. Flies and other insects can multiply fast, then spread out in the community, causing disturbance, stress, and diseases. Number 3. Do not bath animals regularly. Number 4. You can start a money-making project on your own. Number 5. Clean and disinfect regularly the houses of animals. Number 6. Animal waste that is not properly disposed and is left exposed in the backyard can produce a very unpleasant smell causing air pollution. Number 7. Quarantine new hogs for 30 days before having them join other hogs to ensure the safety and health of the regular hogs as well as the new ones. Number 8. Have adequate space for animals to move about for exercise and promote good health. Number 9. Flies and insects carrying disease causing bacteria can settle on food and belongings for the family members, thus contaminating the food, which can cause diarrhea, food infection, skin infection, and other diseases. Number 10. Goat meat is a healthy alternative to pork and beef since goat feed on grass and vegetables. Performance tasks. Based on what you have learned, you are going to conduct an online survey of what animal or animals you would like to raise on your backyard for livelihood. Summative test. Directions. Match column A with column B. Write the letter of your answer on the blank before each number.